Welcome. Thanks for joining me today. This practice is going to focus on the side body, the hips, the shoulders. It's great for anyone, but today I'm going to specifically target golfers. I've taken up golf in the last couple years. My husband's a golfer. I have a few friends that are golfers now, and they're always asking me as the yoga instructor what poses to do that are going to help them become a little bit more loose for their round of golf. So I was thinking about that as I've been playing the last couple months, and I've kind of put together this little short sequence that will help you create more space and openness in that side body, your hips, and your shoulders, which you kind of need for a nice, easy, smooth swing. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that this is going to improve your golf score or improve your round, but at least maybe it'll be a little bit more open, and with time and practice with golf, that will come as well. So it shouldn't take too long. We're about to start, so make sure you have your blocks handy, especially if you're a little tighter in the hips and hamstrings. Otherwise, take a seat and we'll start there. So once you found your seat, close your eyes. Allow yourself to be in the room, on your mat, and in your body. And just start to take little deeper breaths, engaging that Ujjayi pranayama, that slight constriction at the back of the throat. And as you do, take inventory over the body, specifically checking in with the hips, the side waist, and the shoulders. And just kind of notice how they're feeling now. We'll be able to compare that again at the end of the practice. Full, long breaths. Maybe even setting an intention of creating space or creating steadiness in this practice today. So whatever will be best for you, creating space, creating openness. Wherever you are in your breathing cycle, exhale fully, let that chin come to the chest. As you inhale, take those arms up above the head. And then as you exhale, bring the hands behind the back, interlink the fingers. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, maybe the chin. And then as you exhale, release the shoulders forward, but bring those hands to your low back. And then draw the hands over to the right side of your body. Inhale, sits you up tall, and then as you exhale, lean toward the right with that right ear. So chin slightly lifts, draw that shoulder on the left side away from the ear. And then inhale, brings your chin back up to center. And then exhale, draw those hands to the other side. Shoulders draw away from the ears, and then as you exhale, start to lean that left ear toward the left shoulder. So getting a nice little stretch in the neck here. Exhale fully. Inhale, lifts the head. Exhale, releasing those arms. Take a big inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, rotate to the right. Right hand's behind you. Sit up nice and tall. Hand can come to center line or back of the hand to that right thigh. And then rotate the shoulders. Look over the front shoulder so you're still getting a little stretch in the neck without putting any tension on it. One more big inhale, lift the chest. Exhale fully here. Inhale, takes those arms all the way up. And then as you exhale, bring the left hand to the floor. Inhale, open that chest again, ground down into the sit bones, and then exhale, lean over to the left. So press into that left hand, reach that right arm over, creating some space in that side waist. Press into the right hip. And then inhale, bring yourself back up. And then as you exhale, bring your hands down. Take your right shin, bring it slightly forward of your left. And then inhale, bring the arms up. And then exhale, fold it forward. So if you're sitting up on anything, you might come off, but try to press those sit bones back. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back. And then really push and flex through that heel there. So you're going to start to feel in your hips here, maybe your low back. Exhale fully. Inhale, lengthens you out. Exhale, bring you back to center. Take that left shin, place it in front of the right. Pause here. Inhale, takes those arms up. And then as you exhale, rotate to the left. Left hand behind you, back of the right hand to the thigh if you're okay. Inhale, sits you up tall. And then exhale, look over that front shoulder. So finding some space and length in the upper back so you're able to rotate a little deeper. We've been blessed with midnight today. One more big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, takes those arms all the way back up. As you exhale, bring the right hand down to your mat. Inhale, open the left side first, and then exhale, lean toward the left, to the right with those left fingers. Press into that right hand to lift the chest, open and rotate, and then lean a little deeper. Inhale brings you all the way back up. And then as you exhale, bring those hands forward again. So left foot's in front, shift the weight back, and then heart melts forward. So again, getting into that left hip, flex through that left foot, and breathe. Good, nice deep breaths here. Exhale fully. Inhale, lengthens you out. And exhale comes back to center. As you inhale, roll yourself forward onto hands and knees. We'll come into a few rounds of cat-cow to open up that waist. Pressing into those hands as you inhale, let the belly drop. Shoulders roll back, gaze goes up. As you exhale, press in the hands around the spine. And again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, belly drop, shoulders roll back, neck looks up. As you exhale, press in the hands around the spine, chin to chest, drop the tailbone. Inhale, come to flat back, adding on for a little bit of core. Exhale, bring that left knee to the center line. Take that right leg nice and long, and then lift the heel so it's not lifting too high. It's nice and long. Push through the heel, and then look forward. Shift the weight into the hips, and then maybe take that right arm forward. So a little bit of balance, a little bit of core. You need core for your swing. Finding that balance. Breathing here. Good, couple more breaths. One more big inhale. And as you exhale, hand down, knee down. Take a child's pose if you need to, but switching to the other side when you're ready. Taking that right knee grounded to the ground. Extend the left leg long, lift through the hip. Square the hips, make sure that left hip is aiming toward the floor, and then when you're ready, take that right arm forward. Draw the weight back into the hips slightly. Lift through the whole back body, so your shoulder draws back, your booty lifts back, your heel lifts back. Good, take one more big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, hand down, knee down, and come to a child's pose for a moment. Sit back on those heels, relax the head to the floor, and rock those hips a little bit from side to side. Maybe rotate through the wrists. Exhale fully. Inhale, shift the weight forward to plank. And then as you exhale, press those feet nice and straight so you're stacking wrists over, or shoulders over those wrists. Lengthen the tailbone down. Gaze to the top of your mat. Be mindful not to lift the hips too high, nor let them drop too low. Keep it right in the middle. Trying to stack shoulders over wrists, and then shoulders, hips, and heels make that nice little plank. Good, take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, lift the hips, press it back, downward dog. So as you press it back, downward dog, your hamstrings might be really tight. Bend the knees. Think of the chest coming closer toward the thighs. Inhale, lengthen out, come all the way back to plank. And then exhale, downward dog again. Bend the knees if you need to, or start to straighten those legs. Inhale, comes forward to plank again. And then exhale, downward dog. Take a moment, pedal the feet, shift the hips, check in with those hamstrings and hips. Exhale fully, press in firmly with those hands. And then inhale, takes that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, drop the heel to the bum, open up, get into that hip flexor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, and then step that foot forward. So again, if that was hard, you use your blocks, have your hands on your blocks. Let that back knee drop. Inhale, takes those arms up. As you exhale, pause here, drop the tailbone, lift up through the chest. And then as you exhale, rotate using that upper body toward the right. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, left hand to the blocker floor. Take a big inhale, open the chest. Exhale, take that top palm, flex it to the ceiling. A big inhale, draw the shoulder blades onto the back, lean it back. And then exhale, circle that hand to the floor. Inhale, steps you back to plank. Exhale, pause here. Take an inhale. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, takes that left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, drop the heel to the bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, and then step that foot forward. Nice low lunge here, let that back knee drop. Inhale, takes those arms up. Exhale, draw into the lower belly, let those hips drop forward. Shoulders roll back. Take an inhale here. And exhale, rotate to the left. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, rotate. Good, one more time. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale, rotate, keep those hips drawing forward. Inhale brings you back up. And then as you exhale, take that right hand to the floor as the left arm reaches. Draw the shoulder blades on the back, so that chest is gonna come toward the thigh. Flex the top flex the top hand to the ceiling. And breathe. One more big inhale. And exhale, circle that hand to the floor. Inhale, straightens the back leg to steps you back to plank. Take an inhale here. And exhale, downward dog. Adding on a little bit. Inhale, takes that right leg to the ceiling. Exhale, drop the heel to the bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, step that foot forward. Back knee stays up this time. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades onto the back. Keeping your balance, you can always drop the back knee if you need to. Take an inhale. And exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, rotate. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, rotate. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Back knee drops. Inhale takes you up again. Exhale, drop those hips forward, lean it back. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, this time see if that left elbow can go to the right knee. If that's not gonna happen, you have the block or the floor. Press top hand into bottom hand. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back. Look to your top elbow and breathe. Good, one more big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, looks down. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Left hand stays down, right arm reaches. Now straighten the back leg. Press that left hip out to the side. Take the right arm, reach it over the ear. Draw up through the spine, so chest lifts to the ceiling. Lift up through the back inner thigh. One more big inhale. And exhale, circle that hand to the floor. Inhale, steps you back plank. Exhale, downward dog. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, drop the heel to the bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose and step that foot forward. Inhale brings you up to that crescent lunge. Good, draw into the lower belly. Lengthen the tailbone down. If there's too much pressure in the low back, bend that back knee. And then slowly on your next exhale, rotate to the left. Good, inhale brings you up. Exhale, rotate. Good, inhale brings you up. One more time. Exhale, rotate. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, both hands to the blocker floor. And then from there, drop the back knee. Inhale, brings both arms up. Exhale, drop those hips forward. Really get into that right hip. Lift up through the chest, big inhale. And then exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, this time right elbow to knee, or that hand can go back to the floor. Press down from that top hand into the bottom hand. Rotate the chest, trying to bring the sternum closer to your thumbs. And breathe. Gaze can look up, challenge your balance. Exhale. exhale fully here. Inhale, takes those arms all the way back up. And exhale, both hands to the floor. Straighten the back leg. Right hand stays to the floor, left arm reaches. Take a big inhale, open the chest. And then exhale, send that left hip toward the side as the right arm reaches overhead, slightly toward the right. Lift up out of the bottom arm, rotate the chest to the leg, lift up through the back leg. One more big inhale, maybe look up. And as you exhale, circle that hand all the way to the floor. Inhale, steps you back. Exhale, downward dog. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee to nose straight away, step it forward. Take that back heel, drop it down, open lunge, and then bring the hands up, warrior two. So getting a little bit deeper into those hips. Stacking that front knee right over that front ankle. Open through the hips, send the sit bones back, drop the tailbone. Open through the chest. Those little lower ribs are going to want to puff forward, draw them in. Breathe. And then gaze over those front fingers. Find a little bit more weight into that back heel. Breathe. Good. Keep breathing here. Take the arms, bring them forward, right arm over the left. See if you can bring back some arms. That's not going to touch. Bring your hands to your shoulders. Inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, shoulders away from the ears. Good. Inhale, look over the front shoulder, that right shoulder. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release those arms. Coming out, warrior two. Inhale, straightens that front leg. Exhale, turn the toes in, and then turn the left toes out. Stack the knee over ankle, warrior two. Draw that right hip slightly back, lengthen the tailbone down. Find some heat in this leg. Arms grow wide. Draw in through the lower belly, and then gaze over those front fingers. Breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands come to front. This time, left elbow over the right. Twist, maybe hands grab, lift through those elbows, and draw the shoulders away from the ears. And then look over that front shoulder again, the left shoulder. Good, keep pressing into the feet, keep bending into those knees. Exhale fully. Inhale comes to center. Exhale, release, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, turn the toes to the long end of the mat, hands to your hips. Take a big inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold, nice flat back. Hands can come down to the blocker floor. Shoulder blades draw into the back, neck grows long. And then exhale, push in the outer edges of your feet as the top of your head drops to the floor. One more full breath into the backside. Exhale fully. Inhale, lengthens you out. Exhale, bend into those knees. Walk those hands back to the top of your mat. Once you're there, press into the hands. Step that right foot back. Bring the knees down, hips to heels, child's pose. Again, check in with your hips. Notice how they're feeling. Rock it from side to side. So gotten into those hips. Gotten into the sideways. We're going to get a little bit deeper into the shoulders. Exhale fully. Inhale, brings yourself forward. Exhale, keep the knees kind of wide, tuck the toes under. Take the right arm, reach it out to the side, and as you exhale, weave it all the way under the left, so you're laying down on that right side. Shift the hips back toward the left, and then come up onto those left fingers, let your chin be heavy. So you're rolling that left shoulder back, reaching through the right fingers, getting into the upper back, just behind those shoulder blades. Keep drawing in through the lower belly. Breathe. One more big inhale here. Exhale. Pressing into that bottom hand, or top hand. Inhale presses you up. And exhale, hand to floor. Other side. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, sweep it all the way under, laying onto that left side. Come up onto the right fingertips, draw the right shoulder back, draw in through the lower belly, and then shift those hips back toward the left. Let that chin be heavy. Let the work come from the upper back, between the shoulder blades, opening up that space. One more big inhale. Exhale. Pressing into that right hand. Inhale presses you up. And exhale. Good. Shift those hips back a little bit further. Bring your knees right underneath your hips. And then reach those arms toward the corners of your mat. Press into the hands. Spiral those eyelets of your elbows toward the ceiling. And then start to drop your chest. So tailbone lifts. Think cow pose. Let the chest come down. Maybe chest touches, maybe forehead touches, maybe chin touches. Keep activating those arms. Draw the shoulder blades away from one another, really getting into the upper back here. If your forehead's resting down, keep drawing those elbows up, shoulders down, tailbone lifts. One more big inhale. Stay to exhale. Inhale, lifts the chest. Exhale, bring those hands back underneath. Go ahead and sit one more time, child's pose. Drop it back. Bring those hands back by your feet. Let your forehead rest on the mat. Nice big breaths into the back body. Exhaling fully. Inhale, extends those arms forward. Exhale, shift the weight forward. Bring those ankles to one side or the other. Roll it all the way down to the floor. Let's come into a seated forward bend. Sitting up, in case your legs are really, really tight, maybe you use a little prop underneath, just getting those sit bones up a little bit higher. And if you'd like, you can check out my props video. It's going to teach you a little bit more how to use these. Extend those legs straight. Sit up nice and tall. Bend the knees a little bit. Lift the chest. And then exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Drop in through the lower belly. And then just let those arms lengthen where they will. Press through the heels. Draw those little pinky toes back to your shoulders. And then let the chest draw forward. As you start to release in the hamstrings, start to straighten those legs. Drawing those inner thighs down, drawing the backs of the knees down, quadriceps are engaged. Heart comes forward, so resist the urge to round to get down. Think of bringing that heart forward to come down. And breathe. I always like to close my eyes here because I don't really like to know how close I am to my toes. Couple more breaths here. Exhale fully. Inhale, lengthens you out. Exhale, lifts you back to center. Next, we're going to get a little bit deeper into our hips. So from here, you're going to take that right leg, cross it over your left knee. So the ankle's just over the knee. Flex the foot. Hands are going to come slightly behind you. Bend that left knee. Press that right knee away from you. So it's going to want to come here and you're just going to kind of hang out. But you want to feel that stretch in your right hip. So press the knee away from you. Flex the foot. And then try to bring the chest toward that shin. Breathing. Keep a little micro bend in the back elbows. If this is feeling pretty good for you, you always have the option of cradling, but make sure your foot and shin stay parallel to the floor. Leg can be out straight. It can be down low. I like this here because it feels good and I don't have to put too much effort into it. Breathe. And then going into a twist. So you have the option, you can keep this left leg straight. Right foot's going to go on the bottom. If you want to go a little deeper, keep that left knee bent. Drop both your foot and your ankle toward the side, and then hug that knee in. So you're going to notice that right hip draws up, draw it down to the floor. Yeah, you're going to feel deeper right in your piriformis. It's a great stretch for your piriformis. Draw that in. The knee draws in toward the shoulder, and then keep rotating, looking to the back of the room. Good. Inhales lift you. Exhales rotate you. If you're ready to go deeper, right hand can go behind you, left elbow over the right knee, and then sitting up tall. I like to bring my hand to my chest, Some people like to bring it out to the side. Just gives me a little bit more comfort thinking I'm lifting my chest here, placing my hand. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, unwind. And exhale, uncross those legs. So I'm going to face you this time on this one. Extend the right leg long. Left ankle crosses over the right. Bend into that right leg. Press that left knee away. Press the left hip away. Lift the chest. Bend into the elbows. So nice big breaths here. And another way that you can get a deeper stretch if you don't want to hold on to the foot is as that stretch lessens, just walk that right foot in, or the extended leg, draw that in closer. So it just brings everything closer, but make sure you're not rounding in the spine. You want to think of your chest going toward that leg so you really get into this left hip. Exhale fully. Bending into the knee, and then your choice, either straighten the leg, foot comes down, or keep that knee bent. Drop your foot and your knee over to the right. Drop that left hip to the ground. Now hug the knee in, press firmly into that front foot to lift the chest. Hug it in, drop that hip down, and then look over the back shoulder. Keep lifting the chest, rotating through the upper back. If you're okay, maybe left hand goes to the floor, find a little space, right elbow over that left knee. Hand to heart, lifting that heart to the hand, rotating, looking back. Again, a little micro bend in that back elbow. Elbow is going to help you from locking it out. You want to use a little bit more torque on elbow and floor here. One more big inhale. Stay to exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, unwind. Go ahead and take those legs, extend them out, give them a little shake. Find a comfortable seat. So nice, little, easy, comfortable seat, whether it be sitting on the floor, maybe it's sitting up on your bolster again, and just pause there for a moment. Close the eyes, check in, just acknowledge the tightness or the looseness of the shoulders, the side waist, and the hips now compared to the beginning of your practice. Finding your breath again, slowing it down. And as with your breath here on your yoga mat, your breath can also help you out on the golf course. Big inhaling, thinking calmness. Exhaling, thinking smooth. And that can also help you with your golf swing. As you inhale on that backswing and exhale with the foreswing. So inhaling calm, exhaling smooth. Finding that tempo with your breath. Knowing if you're getting frustrated out there on the golf course sometimes, all you have to do is take a couple deep breaths, calm your mind, find that smooth, steady tempo for your swing. And just take it one shot at a time. Now take you a moment, imagine your swing, the best swing you've ever done. You imagine yourself, you have a calm mind, a loose body, and a powerful, smooth swing. Picturing that over and over again, using your breath. Coming back to this practice when you're feeling tight in that side waist, shoulders, and hips. Just as the game comes one shot at a time, your breath comes one at a time each day. Using that breath for the best of your body, the best of your ability, both on your mat and on the course. Bring your hands to your heart center. Let your eyes open. Put a little smile on your face.